Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to discuss 3 condominiums located in the north, specifically in the Canberra area. Here, I got the inspiration to create this content when I was in the north most recently for my regular morning run. While running around the Canberra neighborhood, I noticed quite a few resale condominiums in the area, and that made me curious enough to study their past performance. This also follows my earlier videos comparing condominiums in the Marine Parade area, as well as my most recent video on the Lentor condos. Here, I'm very sure many of you were quite surprised by some of their past performance shown in those videos. So once again, today we are going to compare 3 condominiums, this time in Canberra. We'll be looking at a mix of new, matured, and older condominium for this analysis. First up, we have none other than Water Garden at Canberra. This is a 99 years leasehold condominium with its lease commencing from 2020. It TOP quite recently in 2024. The development comprised of 448 units ranging from 2 bedrooms to 4 bedrooms apartments. I can still remember when it was launched way back in 2021. At that time, the average selling price was around 1,422 per square feet. Sales was very strong and the project was fully sold quite quickly. Now, let us take a look at its current valuation. Today in 2026, the average price has risen to around 1789 PSF, which is actually still cheaper than many new launch today. But most importantly, many owners are already seeing healthy profits. For example, some 4-bedroom units make profit of around 424,000, 3-bedroom make around 238,000, and 2-bedroom make around 193,000. In short, almost everyone make money, or big Huat. Now, let us take a look at a mature condo known as 8 Courtyards. This is a 99 years leasehold condominium, but its lease started in 2010. This means the condo itself is already around 16 years old. There are a total of 654 units, ranging from 1 bedroom to 4 bedroom apartments. Back in 2021, the average transacted price was only around 995 per square feet. Fast forward to 2026, the average price has increased to about 1,361 per square feet. That's actually quite impressive. Most transactions have been profitable as well, although the exact profit depends on factors such as holding period, unit types, and entry prices. Lastly, let us talk about Yishun Sapphire. This is another 99 years leasehold condominium, but with its lease started from 1998. This means it's around 28 years old. Among the 3 condos, this is the oldest project. However, it also happens to be the closest to Canberra MRT station. The condo itself has a total of 380 units comprising 2 bedrooms to 4 bedrooms layout. One thing about older condo is that they are usually much more spacious. For example, a typical 3-bedroom unit here is already around 1152 square feet, which is considered huge by today's standard. Meanwhile, a 4-bedroom unit measures around 1378 square feet. Today, a 4-bedroom unit costs roughly around 1.6 million or about 1,100 per square feet. That is almost half the price compared to some of the newer condos we see today. Anyway, back in 2021, the average PSF was only around 804 per square feet. Today in 2026, it has increased to around 1107 PSF. Alright, so much for the details. Let us summarize everything. Here, assuming you bought into Water Garden at Canberra during its launch in 2021 and an average entry price of around 1423 PSF, today you will likely be sitting on a gain of around 366 per square feet, or approximately 26% capital appreciation. Now, let's say you choose the 16 years old 8 Courtyard instead. Your entry price back then was below 1,000 per square feet. Today, you will have enjoyed around 37% capital appreciation over the same period. Lastly, for those who prioritize space and do not mind an older condominium, Yishun Sapphire could have been another interesting option. For roughly the same budget, you could buy a much larger apartment while still enjoying around 38% capital appreciation over the same period. So, what can we conclude from this very straightforward analysis? Firstly, can we safely say that mature condos like 8 Courtyard has outperformed newer condos such as Water Garden at Canberra? Secondly, can we also say that older condo like Yishun Sapphire can still perform relatively well despite concern over its lease decay? There you go. If you are staying in an older condominium, what is your thought to this? Here, I got this feeling this scenario has already been replaying in all other parts of Singapore. Here, do you agree with me?